Hi, I'm Jo Pratt and I'm here with Panasonic and I'm going to show you a great dessert to serve at the end of a dinner party. It's light, refreshing and it's maple pears with pecans and cranberries. Now for this I'm using fresh pears, and these are conference pears that I have here, and they're nice and ripe and juicy, and I've peeled 3 already. I'm just going to peel the other one. So just using a vegetable peeler makes it a nice easy job and a nice neat sort of finish to the side of the pear. And this is a brilliant dessert to do because sometimes at the end of a heavy meal you don't want anything stodgy or too filling. It can be really healthy if you want it to be. You don't have to serve any sort of cream or ice cream on the side, however I'm going to today. But you know, it gives you that option of having a light, low calorie dessert if you're trying to watch yourself a little bit. Now just cut the tip off, cut it in half, and then using a small spoon, just a teaspoon, cut out the core, just where the little seeds would be, and just scrape down the edge if you've got any of the sort of membrane there that you want to take away. And then these can go into the base of a microwave-proof dish. So there's no baking required for this recipe. We're going to cook it in the microwave, and it's got such a delicious flavour because all the juices stay in the bowl when you're cooking them. Maple syrup, drizzled over the top, about 2 tablespoons. If you hadn't got maple syrup, you could use honey for this, but maple syrup isn't quite as sweet as the honey, so it adds a really nice sort of juiciness to it as well. And then some dried cranberries. You could use dried cherries or other chopped up dried fruit, but the cranberries are a really sort of quite tangy flavour and they're great with this, so just a handful. And then you want to cover it with some cling film and then just pierce a hole in the top. And then you want to microwave these for 3 to 4 minutes, just checking them halfway through and spooning over some of the maple syrup and some of the pear juices just over the top. There we go. So in no time at all you have these lovely juicy cooked pears. They smell great. And they've gone really juicy, and with the maple syrup and the cranberries in there have started to plump up, so they've absorbed some of the juice as well. So it gives a really nice, fresh, fruity flavour to this dessert. Now you can either serve it on the table sort of as one big platter and everyone helps themselves, or you can do them individually and just try and make it look quite pretty on the plate. Sit 2 on top of each other. Let's get some of the cranberries, scatter them over the top. And something else I also really like to put with this is some pecan nuts. Pecans and cranberries are really tasty together. And you can serve it just as it is, but I'm going to be a bit indulgent. Seeing as it's a super healthy dessert, I'm going to have a nice little scroll of ice cream just to add a little bit of naughtiness to the plate. So let's pop that just on the side and it will start to melt into the lovely warm pears. Let's add a sprig of mint. So there you have a ridiculously quick but very tasty and refreshing dessert. It's maple pears with cranberries and pecans.